Hello, Soul Nurturer, and welcome now to Thursday. Thanks for logging in. Sunny and creative today for the Cancerians. In fact, your moon is going to shift in 2 different signs. As we wake up, the moon is still in Libra. Might be hard for you to get out of bed. That's because it's pulling you to nest and to rest, and you kind of want to just be at home. But as the day moves forward, you're going to want to play. The moon's going to move into Scorpio, putting emotional focus on your heart chakra and your inner child for the next 2 days. Now, one thing that does happen is when the moon moves into Scorpio, we suddenly get very clear on our emotional boundaries. Okay, so if you're fuzzy about something like, I don't know how I feel about this, I don't know how I feel about them, I don't know how I feel about work. Moon moves into Scorpio, you know how you feel, and that's good, because knowing is half the battle. So we're on the Sun, we're in Chapter 2 of Sun in Aquarius, and Venus is ruling the day. That's creation vibration, that always feels good. It's time to create, but what are you creating? Well, we're in Chapter 2 of Aqua, so what you're working on is your boundaries. What are your boundaries with yourself? What are your boundaries with another person? What are your boundaries with everything in life? Life and death. How do you feel about death? How do you think, where's the line between you and your neighbor? You can only have this much person in your space, that much person in your space. It's all the boundaries everywhere, including your boundaries with yourself. So when you eat, when you lie, when you tell the truth, all that stuff. But creation is the time to create. So this is a good time to create new boundaries. You know, a good exercise for this is to go out and journal and say, you know what, I used to be okay with kissing the guy on the first date, but my new boundary is the 7th date. You know, you don't have to stick to it, but it's at least a beginning of the creation. Also, you want to heal from the past. So you could say, you know, that boyfriend I kissed on the first date, he broke my heart. But I want to heal from that, okay? Because if you hold that emotional baggage from what's happened in the past, have crossed over boundaries and whatnot, you're only sabotaging your magic in the future. If you're holding on and remembering that and you say, I want Prince Charming, well, along with that little spell or whatever comes, and he'll probably screw me over. So let's get rid of that. Also, good news, Mercury. Speaking of marriages, Mercury is showing final breakthrough in the Capricorn vibration. Mercury got way behind during the retrograde in January, but now it's moving forward, and I predict that in the next 2 days, Cancers will be quite clear on exactly where they stand in their marriages and partnerships. Finally, some clarity. And for some crystal clarity, how about Sadiqa Salter, a renegade aromatherapist? She's going live today with her newest episode in Aquarius. She's going to prescribe a plant essence that if you kind of smell, put in your food, even bathe with, is going to help you with those boundaries, help you hold those boundaries, because she has designed her show around the Aquarius vibration. Don't miss Sadiqa. She's everywhere. Soul Garden does stream. Well, Cancer, that wraps up Thursday, but I'll be back tomorrow with your weekend forecast. Live, love, be. Soul Garden.